welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Hey Coach, it's NBA opening night, one of the best dates on the calendar. I know you're as excited as I am.
I sure am. Finally, Kevin, we get some games that count. We've been waiting months for tonight, and I love how at this point, everybody has playoff aspirations.
A lot of optimism, isn't there, Coach?
There sure is. This is the best day of the year.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, in the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Williamson out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, that's what Reed brings to the table. He's got an impressive combination of strength and mobility.
1:22 left to play here in the first. Williamson a screen on Reed. Inside, it's stolen by Randall. Here's the break. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Well, guarding Reed is hard. This guy is a big who can hit threes. He can drive the ball, beat you inside. So you have to track him all over the floor.
Hey, Coach, what about Naz Reid after going undrafted back in 2019? He is really showing him, isn't it?
Well, Kevin, what a story. Uncommon skill level for a player of his size. He can shoot the ball. He can handle the ball. He's got a lot in his arsenal.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Williamson. Gobert pulls it in.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Edwards against Murray. From downtown. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Gobert.
Well, no matter where he is on the court, if Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
Mr. Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Now Edwards. His last outing, he had 18 points. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Jaden McDaniels is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Reed. And it's Randall in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Here is Edwards. Zion Williamson making his last shot. That one, no good. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And staying while in New Orleans, you had a chance to coach Zion Williamson. Now, I've heard you talk about him before, but what's something special about Zion that maybe the average fan doesn't see?
Well, Kevin, that's a great question because I think what happens a lot of times with Zion, his athleticism is so exceptional that it's hard not to watch and focus on that. But Zion is both very, very smart and a very unselfish player. Nothing makes him happier than an assist to a teammate.
Oh, that's a terrific assessment. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And defensively stand, the Pelicans look to try and switch as much as they can.
Yeah, Kevin, and it makes sense with their personnel. It can mean reduced minutes for traditional centers at times, but that's the defensive philosophy they've committed to.
Pass to McDaniels. Edwards with it. He's covered by Murray. Picked him clean. And now the Pelicans on the break. Oh, and he punks it off the glass. Wow. Williamson outside. Second shot opportunity. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Ball stolen.
Oh, my goodness.
7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Goes up and finished off by Williamson.
Defying the laws of physics, Zion Williamson.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. There's 14 seconds left to play. Oh, a little extra right there from Edwards.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Here's Edwards. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Timberwolves lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
That's bad. You know what I'm saying? This one is crazy. But like I could tell. I could tell. They don't have that.
Hello.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops and the score would be totally different. Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's 5. In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Trey Murphy is out there with Williamson. And it's Messi in at the 5 spot. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert continues to embrace the challenge of elite rim protection. He said competition is what it's about. Sometimes I'm going to get dunked on, and sometimes I'll get the block. But I'm not going to stop coming and doing what I do. I'll be there every time. Kevin?
David, just like you. Thanks so much. And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of pulling the string. Edwards with the handle.
Man, what a move by Edwards. That was phenomenal.
To the right side. Williamson right side. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Timberwolves leading by 3. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. In the third spot, the Timberwolves. The Pelicans 4th.
And it's no secret that both of these teams rely heavily on the three-point shot. That was the case last year. Look at those numbers.
Now Reed, after Zion Williamson missed from long range. Reed finds Gobert, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Coach, what more can you ask? The reigning 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert.
Well, Kevin, since you ask, his impact in the playoffs hasn't always been the same as during the regular season. That's got to be the next step.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Now here's Williamson. 10 points for him. And Williamson throws it down.
An incredible night for Zion.
That's cool. Nah, he can't move his feet. As a matter of fact, it's not a bad idea. Yeah. Nah, hell no. I think in 99 defense. So I think in 99 defense. Who not? No, I didn't.
Exactly what we expected, and maybe even a little more.
Edwards looking it over. Pass to Randall. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways, that time with a great bounce pass.
With the floater, and it's laid in by Edwards. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend the floater.
Oh!
Amazing. Perfect timing there.
That's a miracle.